Welcome back to the Preferred Walk-On podcast. This is going to be episode 13. I'm your host, Chris. To the top left of your screen, that is Slade. Bottom left, that is Los. Bottom right, that is Cam. How y'all boys feeling? Back with another week. How y'all feeling this week, man?
Feeling good, living better.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, man, I can't complain, man. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great, man. Just copped a new whip yesterday.
Oh man,
Y'all remember last time we went and bought something else earlier. He got 3 cameras, 6 mics.
No, I don't.
Now he got 2 cars.
Hey, that chair look new too.
What?
I ain't seen that chair before. That chair look new.
Yeah, it is a new chair.
damn, you selling crack over there?
Come on, man. You know what I do. And we don't even need, we don't need, for legal purposes.
Talk to him.
Hey, speaking of crack, hey Cam, hey, Franklin is an OG. Franklin OG.
Hey,
I done caught up.
I ain't seen the latest one. I ain't seen the latest episode.
No. Let me tell you why we can't talk about it. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, I started slacking. I started to binge watch it, right? But I didn't watch the shit past episode 5.
Nigga, you the one who told me to watch it.
Oh, you talk about you at season 1?
Yeah.
Well,
You was talking like you was in season 3 or on season 4.
Nah, nigga, I'm in season 1, nigga.
You got a long way to go. You ain't seen my boy go to jail or nothing.
Nah, hey, did I tell you about it?
Yeah, you the one who was like, nah, you gotta watch Snowfall. I swear you the one who said something.
You sure? Oh, cause I just started watching that shit like 2 weeks ago. Me and my girl was watching it, so I was like, I like the shit though so far. I'm gonna get back to it though,
Nah, I'm gonna let you catch up. We're gonna talk about Franklin or Ghost. Who really?
What season you on?
I'm about to finish episode 9 and season 3.
Oh, so you caught up?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to get on my Grizzy after work from now on, man.
Yeah, I'm waiting for next week episode.
Slave been watching since episode 1.
Day 1.
I've been since season 1 watching it.
That shit better than Power. I ain't gonna lie.
I want to ask y'all some shit though. Like when it come down to like shows, right? Do y'all be watching shows and be like, man, if they don't end this show soon, then it's just gonna be lame and it's gonna get redundant at some point? Because I feel like when I watch like shows who've been like long-standing shows, like especially like a show like that's why I stopped watching Power, because it's like it's inevitable to me when
you watching Power season 1.
Season 2. I watched season 2. I stopped at season 2, but I was
That's
like,
early though. That's early.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I feel like when I watch a show like that, I feel like I kind of know like it's just somebody gonna die, somebody it just all end up being the same to me. Which is why, like,
No. I have a better question. Instead of that question, sorry to cut you off. Yo, do y'all watch TV shows, right? And like, say it's a sports TV show, and the way they be acting in it, like say if they hooping or something.
Oh
and
yeah,
like
my boy
the way they
Spencer.
look like they can hoop, bro. I swear to God, everybody was hyping up All American, right? I said, I'm about to watch that. That's dope right there. I seen this nigga line up at wide receiver. He said some shit like, and then some shit like that. I said, I can't watch this shit. I can't watch this shit.
They do gotta do something.
I said, I'm good.
Somebody gotta teach him how to it right.
I'm good.
Nah, but see, that show will keep you watching it though. It'll keep you like with all the little bullshit drama.
No, after I see him run that route, I said, yeah, this not no sports.
Speaking of sports shows, are y'all gonna watch Last Chance U basketball?
Oh, I can't wait. That dropped tomorrow. Dog.
I think
I'm
so.
Watch it just
it dropped
just out of curiosity.
Yeah, it dropped tomorrow.
Hey, well, y'all know what I'm doing when I get off work. I thought I was watching Snowfall, but I'm about to go ahead and watch this whole season of Last Chance U tomorrow.
Yeah, I love Last Chance U, man. That's a great show.
When Last Chance U come out on when the college shit used to come out, Bro, I used to call out a day of work and just watch the whole season that day. That's sick, right?
Yeah, sick.
Yeah, you really sick for that.
Hey, but I mean, if you're getting paid for the day, you ain't tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta use all of these days anyway.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right. So getting into what we're gonna talk about this week. Sunday All-Star game. Did y'all watch it? Me personally, I didn't watch it. I just waited for the highlights and then watched the highlights. So did y'all watch the All-Star game?
I mean, I watched like the first 2 quarters, and then like
Yeah.
I was watching it, but I was playing the game at the same time. So
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I watched it, but I fell asleep. I ain't even gonna cap. I fell asleep on it. Like when it got to like the third quarter, it wasn't no point. It wasn't. It didn't keep me into it.
it wasn't even close though, for real.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I don't remember what we said. Steph won the 3-point contest. Anthony Simons won dunk contest.
Mm-hmm.
Who won the skills challenge?
It's a bonus.
Yeah, it's a bonus. Yeah.
Hey,
Chris Paul blew a whole layup.
Who did I did Chuck pick Sabonis or somebody like that? I think
Shaq
he did.
Shaq did. I think it was Shaq.
Picked, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Hey, I think he picked both big men to be in the final.
How about the fact that it was 3 big men, 3 guards in the first round? Why did all the big men beat the guards?
It's always like that.
Because they had to play.
No, yeah, it's been like that for like the past like 6-7 years. It seemed like.
Yeah,
the big man always win. You take a big man.
Yeah, so
they probably go out there to compete. And
they go out there to prove a point. The guards be out there chilling.
Hey, but Chris Paul bet he bet Kenny or somebody Shaq. I think Shaq bet him like 25,000 to Winston if he won it. That's why I was like, oh yeah, I'm picking Chris Paul. I was like, Chris Paul gonna come out and win it.
Nah, Chris Paul lost the first round. He blew a layup.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying like they bet Chris Paul like 25,000 to Winston-Salem State, and I was like, oh yeah, Chris Paul should win this. I know he's gonna come out and try and win it, and then he blew that layup. That's like, all right.
Chris Paul never won that shit.
So All-Star game, Team LeBron obviously smoked Team KD with no KD, no Joel Embiid. You know, that's probably the 2 most important players. You know, some things I walked away from it with watching the highlights. Dame is really up there in top all-time shooters of all time. He got to be somewhere getting near the top 5-10 shooters of all time.
The
man hit 3 half-court threes in the game.
That's fine, bro, but like you gotta think these other
under
boys
that whistle though.
These boys been doing that
under the whistle.
like,
y'all seen that man play under the whistle, man?
But I'm saying, bro, like these other shooters been. This has been.
I said top. I didn't say he was number 1. I said he got to be in the top 5 to 10.
He ain't been.
Shit, he ain't been like that long in the league right now.
Hey, he top 16 all time 3-pointers made. Top 16, and he's still playing. So I mean, and I
think he done hit in his first 8 years of playing in the league. He like the only player ever to hit like 200 threes every year.
Yeah,
he hit 200 threes every year. He gotta be getting up there to top 5 to 10.
He be shooting a lot.
He probably the most. He probably the most like as far as how he scored along with his shooting. Other than Steph, when you come down to shooters, he scores so many different ways, bro. So you kind of get lost. Like he do everything offensively good, like everything. So you look at his shooting and that I mean, in terms of like all the shit he do, because he got a handle, he got bounce, he can finish at the rim, he can shoot his ranges out to half, like. But the dude hit 200 threes every year, and he do it step back. He do it the same way kind of Steph do it. But like Steph took that shit to a whole different level with the way he do shit. So, like, I think Dame up there, top 5 to 10 best shooters of all time. Like, gotta be.
Hey, where you think Dame need to go to win a championship, though? Like, what you think he need to do?
Man, I don't think he gonna win a championship, honestly.
He gonna have to leave Portland.
Yeah.
If he was to win a championship, it won't be in Portland. He can't get the I think it's time that I think it's been overdue that him and CJ can't win a championship together.
Yeah.
because they play the exact same way, they don't complement really one another. It's like they play your turn, my turn. Like
I think they feed off of each other too. I
But
don't
that's
think
what
it's
I
like
said
one
though.
can't pick up the slack from the other one.
But that's what I said though. It's like, okay, both of y'all what 6'2", 6'3", when it's usually a smaller,
well,
when
CJ's probably 6'2", but Dame standing next to CP3, he was like an inch taller. He probably like 6 foot, 6'1" max.
Okay, so with that being said, you got both of them starting. Like usually, if you got a small guard on the court, your shooting guard big as hell. Like, cause he's gonna guard the main the score on the other team, like Clay with Steph Curry. Like Steph Curry not running around guarding he not running around guarding Dame. He'll probably run around and guard maybe CJ.
He couldn't do it. Steph couldn't go run around and guard a 3 on them now because the 3 is Melo.
Not guarding CJ.
He definitely not guarding Melo.
He gonna have to guard Dame.
Nah, he's definitely guarding CJ. They gonna put if Clay was around.
It's a lose, bro.
If Clay was around, he playing.
But
Dame.
that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying though, they don't like with a smaller guard. You can't have another smaller guard starting. Like it has to be a bigger guard that can play D and still spread the.
I mean,
court,
honestly, you look throughout league history. How often do you have a 1 and a 2 starting? They your number 1 and 2 scorers, and they both 6'3" or less, and then you won a championship. Maybe the Pistons with Dumars and Isaiah Thomas, the only ones, but they just whooped everybody's ass.
Dumars was kind of big too. He was at least 6'5", 6'4".
I don't think he was that big. I don't think Dumars was that big, honestly. Let me look it up real quick. I'll look it up.
But nah, that shit's still crazy though. Like, cause that's probably the last duo to really do that though. I can't remember Kyle Lowry and what. Who would you say?
But I'm saying they got to be your number 1 and number 2 scorer.
But that's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to think about like who.
Joe Dumars is 6'3", so it's 6'3", and Isaiah Thomas is probably like 6 foot, maybe. So
he a dog, no.
So 2 6'3" or smaller guards being probably your best 2 scorers. I just don't. It ain't
like CJ and Dame are not pure buckets. Though.
They're dogs.
Oh,
they dogs.
They scores.
So I feel like they need another piece, bro.
They needed Melo like
5 years
ago. Yeah.
They needed Melo 5 years ago.
Melo wasn't going.
Okay, hold on.
Melo only needed himself 5 years ago.
Melo needed a bag.
Hold on. No. 5 years ago, Melo couldn't play on that team. Why he couldn't play on that team? He take too many damn shots. See, you think Dame ain't having that?
Nah,
shit?
It'd
have been CJ who took the hit though.
Nah, I feel like Melo really. I feel like at the end of the day, like Melo a professional. Like
I'm saying Melo. I feel like Melo in his prime.
Yeah, Melo 5 years ago. That's different. It's a different.
I feel like this role he's taking right now, he could have been taking his role. Like
he wasn't taking that role though.
I mean, but Melo did take a backseat.
Melo 5 years ago.
Like,
Melo 5 years ago was damn near top leading the league in scoring.
But I'm saying like he had to, like he had to do that. So it's like it's
Bro,
not like
let's not get Melo fucked up.
32-year-old Melo is one of the best players in the league.
Oh, absolutely. I told my homeboy the other day, bro, when you a vet and you got the bag, bro, it's like you unstoppable out there.
But like, I'm saying the person who would have took the hit is CJ, not Melo.
But that's what I'm saying. Then you can't have a 6 foot.
Actually, Dame and CJ would have had to take a hit, bro.
But that's what I'm saying.
I don't think Dame's game takes away from Melo's game. Dame's game does not take away from Melo. It would have been him and CJ together doing they shit take away from Melo, which is why I say CJ would have been third wheel.
Dame would dribble across the half and shoot with 20 seconds left on the shot clock, and you won't even.
Bro, he was shooting 60% from 30 plus feet last year.
Saying like that's not
35 plus feet.
That's not happening when Melo is on that team.
Damn sure not happening with Melo on that team.
If Melo 5 years ago, Melo's the number 1. And
Dame is number 2. Like, but I'm saying really, but really, you would have had like a Melo is not as good as Bron, but you would have like Melo and Dame would be like Kyrie and Bron. Very similar. Dame and Kyrie play very similar. The way they take their shots, the way, not saying like they,
I'm saying
like in terms of what they bring. In terms of what they bring like a lot of the same.
Definitely more KD, Kyrie, because Bron and Kyrie, Bron would still average 10 assists. Like,
yeah, like
he giving that pill up.
But yeah, I get what you're saying there. Melo not facilitating no.
Melo best year probably averaged 5-6 assists at the max.
Yeah, that's right. His best year. That's probably his best year.
4.8.
That's rounding up.
Yeah, you know, but if Dame was to win the championship, it's definitely not in Portland. It would have to be.
But honestly, it probably has to be somewhere where he.
Honestly, you want me to tell you what it would have to be? He would have to get traded in the next year or two to the Lakers.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. He would have to play with
And
AD.
Bron would have to go from being number 1 option to number 3 option at that point. Because he'd be 30.
I feel like if that was to happen, it'll be at that time where Bron ain't got no choice but to.
Bron gonna be cool, averaging 18 and throwing 9 assists a game. You know, and when you need Bron to turn up, he'll turn up, but he ain't doing it every night. When the playoffs roll around, he'll be himself.
Big minute restriction all year.
Yeah, like he only playing. He gonna Timmy D.
All-Star Bron all year.
Yeah. So if that would be the thing. I'm not saying I would want to see that for Dame. Like I know Dame is very big on Dame is very big on staying where he at.
His pride will keep him from getting a ring, bro.
Yeah. He said he would rather go out with no rings than go out like a sucker, I think is what was his comment. Like somebody like Paul George or somebody like that who he believes sold out.
But I mean, I think he got to go get a ring though. I mean, he ain't got to like chase it, but he got to like position himself to be the number 1.
Solidify his place.
He needs them to solidify his legacy, bro.
Yeah, he way too good to not have a ring.
I don't know. With the ring, you might say that he is a better player than Kyrie Irving all the time.
Yeah, right.
With the ring, like only difference between them really is that Kyrie got a ring and he don't.
Only difference between them is Kyrie played with Bron.
I think Dame's stats is probably better than Kyrie too, to be honest.
Perfect sense. You said what, Los?
I think Dame's stats is probably better than Kyrie's too.
They are. I mean, as good as Kyrie is, I don't think he's ever averaged damn near 30. Like Dame putting up 29 point something in but like I said, but Kyrie, I mean, even his by himself, he wasn't doing that.
And he played in the Western Conference too.
Yeah, he played in tougher conference.
Kyrie about to make his way to the best role player ever.
The other thing with Kyrie is we've never seen Kyrie carry a team.
Yeah.
Not just to the playoffs, but carry them at least a couple rounds in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Dame has carried Trailblazers to the conference finals, I think twice already. Because he lost to the Warriors like back-to-back years. The year they had KD is the one where the year KD got hurt with the Achilles is the year that Dame had them in the finals and they blew 3 straight 15-point fourth quarter leads to go down 3-0, I think. So there's always that.
At that point, you still playing Steph and Klay though.
Yeah, so
that's still tough though.
Yeah, so I mean that's the only thing, but I think with a ring, you would have to say Dame is slotted ahead of Kyrie Irving all-time PG rings. You know, I think Kyrie and Dame are probably both somewhere near the top 10. Maybe not in the top 10 or at the back of the top 10 point guards of all time. So all right, other big news out of sports this week. Yesterday came down. Dak Prescott has been paid 4 years, $160 million $126 million guaranteed, $66 million on the signing bonus, $75 million coming to his pocket in the first year. Boy, that taxes is going to be crazy. But how y'all feel about that getting signing on long term with the Cowboys, man?
Hold on, it ain't no state taxes in Texas, is it?
Nah, I don't think they pay taxes in Texas.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying federal tax. Uncle Sam's still coming. Federal tax is coming.
Shoot, I mean, but that's better than federal.
Yeah, but I'm saying, how y'all feel, man? That get paid, man. How y'all feel about that?
I feel like they giving away money in Texas. What? That's a lot of money.
And that shit crazy though, man. I'm happy to see a black quarterback get paid though. Like, I'm happy about that shit. Like, but that's really like the only really happy thing about it. Like, I mean, granted, if he got franchise tagged again, they would have been really breaking the bank for this nigga.
It been 37 million up front. Like, all you gotta do is show up and be on the roster. 37 million fully guaranteed on the franchise tag.
They secured him for 4, but that's still
40 mil a year.
What was his total? 40 a year? That shit crazy. He's highest paid quarterback in the league right now.
Yeah. Only because Mahomes' money don't kick in until after next season.
I mean, but shit, he gonna be 2.
Yeah, but all that means is, you know what that means? That got paid. Somebody else time to get paid.
Hey, Lamar about to break the fucking.
Lamar about to get 43. If
Baltimore about to go broke, boy.
He got an MVP. Y'all know they gave Dak what? That's what he's saying. Give me that.
Oh yeah.
No.
They gave Dak what? I'm an MVP.
No. This nigga Lamar said you gave Dak 43. Woo.
Now they gave Dak 40. I said Lamar gonna want 43.
I mean they gave Dak 40. Whatchamacallit, like, yo, I'm about to get 50. Goddamn.
He seen that and start rubbing his hands. He said, bro, all I gotta do is stay healthy.
Don't let them fuck around and like find a way to win the Super Bowl this year. It's really over.
Hey, not even that. Get to the Super Bowl, it's over. If he gets to the Super Bowl, it's over.
Let's not talk about that. They ass. They not.
Who,
not
Ravens?
getting to the Super Bowl. Yeah,
they're not ass. They're not ass. They missing maybe 2 pieces, and they
need a big time receiver.
They need a big time receiver, and they probably need a big time pass rusher.
Well, the right tackle said he don't even want to be there.
They don't have a big time. They've been at the barely past middle of the pack in sacks the past 2 years. But they did sign Yannick. They did trade for Yannick Ngakoue.
Yeah, and
this past year.
Calais Campbell was hurt.
Yeah, so
what they about to lose their right tackle though? He don't want to be there.
So they get their left tackle back. They didn't have him in the second half of the year. This year.
I mean, yeah, he tore his Achilles.
No, that nigga broke his ankle. I remember watching that. So
I thought it was his Achilles.
Nah. That was Patrick Mahomes and them lost their right guard or left guard to an Achilles right for the Super Bowl. I'm always happy to see Dak get paid. Whether he was deserving of $40 million a year or not, I am happy to see that he got that money. His agent worked an amazing deal because I wouldn't have paid that. But I'm happy for him. Happy Dallas was able to get the deal done, and they did right by him at the end of the day. Even though he had to negotiate his ass off for it, it had to work in negotiations at a way more than we seen other quarterbacks have to work. But he got his money, and he got what he wanted. He slotted right behind Pat, so
it was worth it, bro.
He got more than Deshaun, so
yeah, that's tough.
And Deshaun played last year and had a great year.
And led the league in passing. So, but Dak led the league in passing the year before, I think. So
that's tough. Man.
Yeah,
that whole situation is tough.
Always happy to see him get paid. Other news: Aaron Jones is to hit the free agent market. That's for Green Bay. Kenny Golladay, wide receiver for the Detroit Lions, has hit the market. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have tagged Chris Godwin. Levante David has re-signed with the Buccaneers as well. Other key free agents out there. I'm missing one. I just seen it earlier, but it's a big time pass rusher hitting the Bud Dupree is hitting the market as well. Steelers have not tagged Juju Smith-Schuster, so he will hit the market as a restricted free agent, which means they can match any offer offered to him because I don't even think he restricted. He might be unrestricted. They also have James Connors out there. I don't think y'all tagged anybody in Pittsburgh. Leonard Williams for the Giants he got tagged. So it's shaping up to be a pretty eventful offseason. We starting to see a lot of these pro days happen. NFL draft is less than 8 weeks away. I think
y'all see my boy from Georgia run that 4.2?
Oh, I was watching it live. I watched it live. I was watching live when House Athlete did the combine.
Oh yeah, I was just about to ask about that.
These boys is different now, bro.
I'm gonna be real. I didn't realize how fast he was moving.
At what position he play?
Corner.
DB drafted
second, top 2 rounds. You that fast? You going to top 2 rounds
already?
High D1 too.
Hey, look. If anything else, you're going on a damn punt team.
Yeah,
and you don't kick off.
Might tell you to return the kick. No cap.
Right.
Maybe.
So,
hey, bro, catching a punt, bro, is a lot harder than look.
Definitely.
No one's ever tried that, bro.
Scary as hell.
Bro, it's scary, but like
scary as hell, boy.
It ain't that scary, bro. It's all timing, bro.
Nah, when you play with an unstructured punt return team, yeah, it is.
Hey, Slay, I ain't gonna lie to you. One time, boy, they put me back there to return a punt. I'm talking about the team came out there to punt. In high school, like some teams, really don't punt like that. Like they like, fuck it, we just gonna go for it. So, and this was my freshman year, so it's like niggas was on JV, and JV teams ain't punting. They just gonna go for that shit. These niggas came out on the punt. My coach said, "Timeout." I called timeout. He was like, "Yo," somebody was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go back there and return the punt." He was like, "Nah, nigga, Cam gonna go back there and return the punt." I said, "All right." So they punt that shit off. It's a good punt. I'm looking up. I look down one time. I look back up. I look down, and nobody is fucking blocked. Nobody. I'm talking about niggas is full speed.
Hey, Cam. That's why in high school you just let that shit bounce.
Right, high school you let that shit bounce.
Nigga, I was trying to get to the crib, nigga.
Nah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. High school you let that
look down. Bounce, I look back up. I caught that shit. I took off. I made one cut. If I could have got through, it was 6.
Hey, nah, Slay. I say that, but Coach Roscoe used to get pissed as fuck when TJ or Cam, they would let the shit bounce. He'd get mad as hell. He'd be like, "Nah, just catch it." Niggas be like, "Hell nah."
Nah, bro. Get pissed as hell. Brother.
Yeah. You know why? High school is ass? Because I don't count on the fact that if I was a punt returner, I wouldn't count on the fact in high school that they see me call for a fair catch if I did it. Bro, I feel like if you call for a fair catch, you're still gonna get hit.
I feel like high school punt return is one of those special teams where you don't want to be on there.
No, hold on. I'm not gonna lie. I've never wanted to be on no special teams in my life. And I'm an athlete on the football field. So niggas is like, oh, you can run a little bit. Oh, you can tackle a little bit. Hey man, you don't kick off and punt.
Hey, bro, but we put our best players on special teams though. Like if you started on
that's what I'm saying though.
Play special teams.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like so, I hated playing kickoff. I hate playing kickoff return. Don't put me on kickoff return if I'm back there trying to block.
All right. If before you keep going, Cam, I hate to cut you off, but before you keep going, we gonna take a quick break and we gonna come right back to that. All right, we gonna come right back to that. All right.
Down to Marco.
Y'all ready?
Some small, nothing giant.
All right, back with the Preferred Walk-On podcast, episode 13. To your top left of your screen, that is Los. Bottom left, that's Cam. Bottom right, that's Slade. I am your host, Chris. Before the break, we were talking about how in high school, what it was like to be on punt return, kick return, and I believe Cam was going in for a little second. So,
oh yeah, I was
He
saying
was
like
scared back
nigga,
there.
nigga, me, I'm not hitting nobody coming full speed.
Why you just let the ball roll in, bro?
No. I'm saying if I'm not on the back level of the return, like I'm not. My job is I'm not even there really.
Bro,
Like
in college, if you play wide receiver, you probably gonna be on kickoff and kickoff return. Like it don't even matter. They use you for your speed, bro. Like I didn't block for nothing, but they had me on kickoff return. Like I ain't gonna block nobody. I'm gonna get in the way.
yeah, that's me. I'm just gonna get in the way, bro. That's
But
it.
see, when you on kickoff, that's why you gotta go be the contain man. Because usually they put a gun, they got a gunner at the end, and they got a contain man. That's why you gotta try and
Slight jog off the
Right.
line.
I'm always a gunner. Always. Hey, he the fastest nigga one of the fastest nigga out here. Put him on the outside. Like, come on, man.
Hey, but I had some of my best hits on punt return and kickoff.
Los, you look like a nigga that's gonna hit somebody.
Yo.
Yeah, but
hold on. Look at you and look at me.
Yeah,
bro,
but see, you get away, but Cam, you get away with it. If you a gunner, all you gotta do is get down there and try and touch him. You can dive.
Bro, that's it, bro. You just want to make him run another direction.
Exactly.
So you can literally run full speed, run right by the dude.
Right.
I had the worst example
y'all
ever.
Forget football back then was different,
nigga,
though. On the kickoff return,
I played JV, right? So they moved me up on a Friday night, right? Nigga, they put me in, right? They was like, yo, go in on kickoff. I'm like, yeah, like, nigga, I'm down here hitting niggas and, JV and shit. This shit's right. Boy, I go to kickoff. It's a white dude out there. Every time I run down there, he is sliding me. Like, I'm talking about, I'm getting hit and I'm sliding in mud. But it ain't even mud there. I'm just sliding in grass.
Bro.
Like, bro, nah, I was like, yeah, that's how I knew my football career is gonna be real short. Short.
My sophomore year. I think this is my first game starting on varsity at quarterback. So like, let me see, my sophomore year, I'm probably like 5'9", 150 with the pads on. You know what I'm saying? And coach called a play, we rolling out to the right, and I'm left-handed. So I gotta open back up to throw. Bro.
Didn't go for the fake.
It wasn't no fake. It was just a straight rollout.
Oh shit.
But it was the right tackle had got beat like bad, bro. Like bad.
And it's a sprint out. All he gotta do is
gotta do is hook him, bro. Let me get outside, bro. That's it. Bro, got beat bad. And we in film, coach just kept rewinding it. And I didn't even notice until he said something. He said, yeah, and you got your quarterback killed. So I just kept, and when he paused it, all I seen was the dude's shoulder in me, bro, and my feet in the air. Half my body is off the screen. All you see is my feet in the air, bro. And he just kept rewinding it. I'm in there like, bro, can we just go to the next play, bro?
I'm about to go over here and hit my right tackle in the head, low key,
bro. It was. I looked like the Wicked Witch when they got the house landed on. That's what it looked like, bro.
I'm gonna be real. The worst experience for me, Cam, no. So I get in, right? So this freshman year, it's our first like little jamboree situation. And we playing, I believe it was Andrews, and so I played like I was backing up at the time. I was like fighting for the starting spot. So I go like second play. First play we called a run. Second play is a bootleg. Bro, Buddy, first off, I faked it. Buddy didn't go for the fake. So you already know what time it is, like, as a quarterback. When you fake a bootleg and then the dude on the backside don't go for it. So, like, I tried to make a move to get around him, and he grabbed my jersey and, like, ended up, like, slinging me into the ground. I ended up breaking my collarbone. Broke my collarbone, but I didn't go to the doctor for a week. And then the funny shit about it is when I went to the doctor, I took my shirt off so they could look at it. As soon as I took my shirt off, the doctor at the school said she thought it was a sprain. As soon as I took my shirt off, the doctor at the orthopedic place, he was like, oh yeah, you broke that. We just gonna go ahead and go x-ray it. So imagine I was walking around for a week with a broken collarbone, but they thought it was like something less. And then the funny shit about that, right, is like when I stayed out there on the field after I got hurt, the very next play, the starting quarterback got his shit rocked. Like, and then guess who had to step in the quarterback? Cam had to step in the quarterback because somebody, check this out. So they were asking, yo, we need a quarterback because I'm hurt. The star quarterback is hurt. We need a quarterback. It's just some random person on the team say, hey, Cam played quarterback in middle school. Oh, you did? Cam was like, man. Some random person says, some random person says.
I think it was KC, bro.
Yeah, he said Cam played quarterback in middle school. And like Cam was, at this point, you know what time it is because the first two quarterbacks got hurt because of blocking, bro. Like, and now who next victim gonna stand back there, bro? Oh, bro, that was one of the funniest. One of the funniest.
Man. Hold on, you didn't even finish the story.
Oh, my bad. I didn't. So, the first play did Cam get in, right? This nigga ran. They call a quarterback draw, right?
Yeah.
They called a quarterback draw first play. This nigga scored. He scored on the first play. He came to the sideline. He came to the sideline. He came to the sideline. Said, "Hey, that's what's up, bro." He said, "Hey, bro, I was running for my life, bro."
Bro was probably terrified.
Right.
To the crib.
You probably clocked the 4-3 with the pads on.
Can't touch. Hey, boy, I seen the first two niggas go out. I said, hey, this gonna be short right here, boy.
They said, yo, where can you run? He said, I can't throw the ball like that. Hand that shit off. Somebody else get that shit rocked, not me. Yeah, that's one of the funniest stories. Because I didn't play football after that. Just stuck to basketball after that. So, I ain't gonna get into really why. That's part of it why, but the other reason, I won't get into.
Turned him into a basketball player, man.
That ass.
Hey yo, I'm gonna be real. Hey yo, do y'all like? I get it. You gotta hit sometimes, bro. Bro, do y'all like hit days?
Bro, no.
I don't know why like hell no.
Everybody be acting like they like hitting, bro. I hated that shit.
Bro, it'd be the linemen and a few of the linebackers, and
that's all it is. It's the linebackers and shit. And it's the linebackers and safeties and linemen that like to hit and shit.
Man, safeties don't even. Safeties be like hell.
I played for Wondersville, bro. Like I probably was the only one that didn't want to hit out there. Everybody else is out there.
I hated hit days, bro.
Bro, when I was younger,
I was a quarterback. So you like, bro, what do I need to hit for, bro? I'm here to play one position, bro.
I was so glad in middle school. Like I hit the first day of pads. After that, I didn't hit no more ever.
They gave you the red jersey too. I remember that.
I hit the first day of pads, and I don't think I hit no more throughout high school or nothing, bro. Like I was so happy because like the days with niggas was like the games with niggas was had missing tackles and shit. And the next practice we was like live all periods.
Hell no.
And that's what I used to hate right there, man. Don't make the whole practice we hitting each other.
Bro,
but I bet you nowadays they don't even do shit like.
Me and Slade just stood out there and watched the practice the other day. It was out there helmets and sweatpants, bro.
Nah, that was walkthroughs though.
That was walkthroughs. That was look like like you said, it looked like installation. So
hey, look, from looking out there, bro, he was like, bro, ain't no way to go put up 73 points tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. What the hell? Like how?
What happened?
We was watching them put in the offense they was gonna run for Friday.
No, you said hold on. You said
they ended up scoring 73.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
It was like
Yeah.
70.
Hold on.
80
That's not even the kicker. They lost. Scoring 73. Gave up 88.
They lost by multiple possessions.
This was a football game.
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Who was
That's the
y'all
crazy
watching?
part.
Shut the fuck up.
It's
Bro,
Smith.
I looked at that. I was like,
Man,
bro,
y'all got
that's
the.
what I said it
Hold
was
on.
It's-
I gotta look
Bro,
this
look
up.
that up, bro.
Look it up. It
Bro,
was 88 to 73,
Hold on.
bro.
Dude, they got Calvin Johnson and Randy
No,
out
man.
there.
Hey, look, they was out there in routes on air, bro.
Yo, me and Slade was laughing though because we said, can you imagine what it would have been like to be a fan in the stands? Because after the first couple TDs, you're like, all right, this is some
Bro,
bullshit.
this probably was a lit first quarter.
Lit first quarter. Hey man, this shit crazy.
What the fuck? 88 to 74.
Hey, Lowe's, imagine how it was at that game though. Like at the first half, you're like the first quarter, y'all all lit because it's probably going back and forth, just score after
Right.
score after score. You're like, oh, this lit, this lit.
Need
So-
to be gone after that game.
So then it's like you get into the second quarter, it's like, man, it's 41, gotta be in the 40s already. Like it's 41-35, and we 6 minutes left in the second quarter. You're like, man, this some bullshit.
I'm about to go.
Ain't nobody stopping nothing out here.
You call somebody. What's the score? Yeah, man. This
What?
40.
Hey, who is scoring? What was the
the second
stats
quarter.
looking like?
Stats had to
Lowe's?
look crazy, bro. Quarterback threw for 1,000.
Bro, I really want to know what that quarterback did, though.
That's insane. Like
What's the stats looking like?
I can't. They won't pull up for me. I'm not
I
gonna.
don't think they
Let's
got.
see
I
if-
don't think they keep up with like individual stats like that. Honestly, had to be some
Yeah, they
records.
do.
Had to be some records set that night.
Shit, it got to be the highest scoring game in
Bro,
North Carolina
that's-
history.
But no, it ain't. I bet you
What?
it's not. I guarantee you it's
Shit.
not. I guarantee
Well,
you it's
it
not.
had to be back in 1920.
That's what I'm saying. I guarantee you it's not.
But it's
100
it gotta be
161
It gotta be
points
top
though.
10.
162 points is a lot though.
Gotta be top 5, bro.
Bro, we talking about you
Yeah.
averaging in a football game, you averaging 3 points a minute. That's crazy.
That is.
Every time a minute go by, you just like 3 more points on the board. You imagine, like that's crazy, bro.
They should have been out there installing defense.
In fact, they was installing
Hold on.
offense for like
Matter of fact, they need to fire their defensive coordinator.
Right.
Goddamn it.
Bruh, them
Whoever their
bad
defensive
companies.
coordinator, they need to go.
I could
They
call.
don't
Hey,
know.
I could call better defense than that.
Hey, them niggas need to get off of Madden. That's what they need to do.
Hey, we going cover 3. What's that say, Matt?
Hey, they
What that
didn't
mean?
put Smith.
Coach
back
talking
on
about
that.
what that mean?
He's like, I don't know. I seen it on Madden. It looked good.
This is why I run on Matt. And I always stop everything.
This work every time. Every time. It don't
Hey,
matter.
Hey, the other team, like Cummings quarterback threw for 245 touchdowns. And
That's
then
it.
they had, and then they had a running back go for 2 and another one go for 3 touchdowns. And then both running backs had 145 yards. Both running backs had 145 yards.
But they throwing picks? That
I
don't
was-
even add up. 5 TDs,
No,
2 and
5,
3.
6, 7, 8, 9.
35 points.
10.
35-30. Yes, no, but he's still missing points.
Yeah, we still missing points.
And everybody had a
That's
career
what I
night.
just said.
Hey, you know what's crazy? They gonna be like, man, your dad had a game. They gonna grow up like your dad had a game, had 260 on the ground, 3 touchdowns, and they like, what was the final score? We won. We won. That's all you
I
need. to know.
guess somebody had 2 picks because one of the running backs got 7 touchdowns.
7 touchdowns.
Yeah.
7.
One of the dudes that's a running back got 7 touchdowns.
Hey, where is he going to school
Yeah.
at?
He got an
Bro,
offer
what do you
from
mean?
them
Where
boys.
you going to school? Ain't nobody going to school out there.
My boy got an offer off them boys.
Everybody
Hey.
getting offers if that's the case. They would have watched. Everybody watched that game. Was like, this game ain't worth
Bro, they go,
shit.
bro, that's what
They-
I'm saying.
hey, man,
Scouts
they
is
all
gonna look
know
at
it.
that score and then just go skip right by
Hey,
it.
they
Yeah,
all
we don't
know
want to
each
see that
other.
game.
They all know each other. They tweeted they all know each other and started a little group message like, yo, we need to boost our stats up a little bit.
Facts.
Hey, this one of the mad games. and it's a CPU used in the online franchise.
Bro,
Run
You
it up.
just
Rookie,
run it up.
rookie versus the computer right there.
That's wild though. Hell
That's
no.
crazy.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
even I would be mad if my kids was even involved in some shit like that.
Right.
Facts.
It'd be
Facts.
hard for me to go to another Smith game after seeing that, bro.
Hey, for
Bro,
real.
I would never, bro. After a few years after we graduated, I say, yeah, can't do this football shit no more. They just don't got the culture or something out there, man. I don't know,
I ain't gonna
man.
lie though, like it's probably like 2 high school games I remember, like I will forever remember, bro. When Dudley played Ragsdale my sophomore year at Dudley in the playoffs, that game was super crazy. Like I ain't never seen that many people in my life. No, it's 3. The Northern, when we played Keenan Allen, that game was crazy, bro. Like that game, out at quarterback, Rob Keenan played safety. I couldn't see him pre-snap. Never. Couldn't find him. And
How you playing that game?
oh, but that was my that was my actual first game playing. Quarterback got hurt. The starter got hurt.
Oh, that sounded like a whole, but it was like 42 rushing attempts that game.
Oh no, from who? I ain't run the ball. I thought it was
No, that's what I'm saying. You was doing a lot of this right here when you.
No, I was controlling the game though. I was, you know what I'm saying,
Game manager.
Man, game management, making the right calls, flipping the plays if I need to. I was doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let's keep it a stack though. At Dudley, you don't really need to do too much extra shit. Let's keep it simple.
At the quarterback, you got to run that shit.
Yeah,
You
I
can run
mean,
the
and the
ball.
quarterback is. Oh, I don't know, bro. Because
No, you don't gotta run the ball.
the way
No,
they called it different for me than they called it for like other quarterbacks. Because I wasn't really a runner. Like Rigg was a runner. Richard Hayes was a runner. Manuel Mosley was a runner. Hendon, big as hell runner.
Yeah, I was
So,
about to say that they be running like
they run. But I wasn't running, so like when I was in, they knew it was either a pass. Like they had to be more honest when I was in, because they did. I could do it.
So what was your other 2 games? You said Ragsdale and
Ragsdale Northern and
Smith and Dud.
Smith and Dudley. That game I ain't play that year though. I was hurt.
Yeah,
that
you
game
ain't want none of that.
I wanted
you
all that smoke, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I really wanted to play that game,
Hey,
bro.
28, it'd have been 28-0 ass whooping. That's the only one I can remember. That's the only
Bro, I
Dudley
ain't gonna
game
lie,
I
bro,
remember
like-
Smith playing in, because
That's the only Smith and Dudley game I remember them playing
I bet.
football.
Hey, look, I bet.
the rest of them
You know,
you get concussions because of how bad they beat our head in.
I
But
ain't gonna lie. Though, that
remember
game,
that.
bro,
I remember another game that when we played. Was it we played y'all in the playoffs for the first year?
that was a good game. That was a good game. Then Jeff
It
got
was
hurt.
a good game. It was a good game until David Emerson pick 6. Pick 6.
Hey, no, that game, I think what was the final score?
It was I think it was 42-14, but
yeah,
it was 14-14 at half. Or
Yeah,
right,
it
but
was-
no. It was 14-14 with like 10 seconds left. And Smith kicked it deep to David Emerson. And he took that shit back.
No, it was a pick.
No, it was a punt return because we had just tied it up.
Okay.
No, it was a kick return because we had just tied it up. And he caught that shit, took that shit to the crib. And then they came out, and I think the first play after, the first drive Smith had coming out the half, Jeff threw a pick. He threw a pick, and then the dude went running down the sideline, and he tried to hit Buddy, like boom him at quarterback, and like fucked his shoulder up. And yeah, that was pretty much it after that, because the backup quarterback at that time was sorry. So
Hey, that game was it was a lot closer than the score showed though.
it was gonna be a good game. Like you could feel it. Like they scored. I think y'all went up 14-0. Then Smith answered 14 straight.
Man, they just lucky they didn't put me in a QB. Man.
We slept on y'all. We slept on y'all that year. That's why it looked closer than what it was.
Yeah. Then y'all ain't win the state though. I think at that time y'all was in a little drought.
We played y'all, and then we played Smith, E.E. Smith, and then I want to say North Davidson. North Davidson had these 2 little motherfuckers, boy. Like two little niggas, bro. You kick it to them, you punt it to them, they going to the crib. You kick it to them, they going 50. You get them the ball, they going 30. I'm like, yo, who is these dudes, bro? But like, we barely lost that game, bro.
If I'm not mistaken, hold on. I think I know what you're talking about. I gotta look up his school.
Hey, Lo, so who the craziest player? While he looking that up, who the craziest player you seen in like your high school sports experience? I mean, granted, one of your best friends was the motherfucker that broke all the high school records and shit.
My boy breaking all purpose.
I ain't gonna lie.
He break all purpose, Russian, TDs, state record, state hunted. What didn't he breaking into?
Hey, that nigga broke the damn the state championship touchdown record. Hey, look, we ran a fake punt for that nigga to break the shit too. Like we up like 5 touchdowns. Coach Roscoe like fake punt, and we hiked that nigga straight to that nigga. They ain't even know, they think we punted because we up. That nigga take that to the house. But I think it was like 8, 9 touchdowns. He scored that game.
Yeah, they scored 9, 8 or 9.
Yeah,
because Keem was at the game, right? He called me at halftime. He was like, you know TJ, because it was your senior year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was like, you know TJ. I'm like, yeah, I know a TJ. Like, I hooped with him over the summer. He was like, this nigga out here going crazy. He said, yo, he got like 6 and a half. I said, what?
But he was killing us his sophomore year.
Yeah.
But so you would say but outside of TJ, who's the craziest you would be?
Oh, Keenan for sure. Keenan, like nigga, I think Keenan, like, because Keenan did everything on defense. I seen that nigga go to quarterback, ball out. We put that nigga at running back, he getting yards.
Yo,
he go to safety. Not even he ball hawking on safety, and he coming down on runs hard as hell, making tackles at safety. Like,
bro, you should have heard. You should have heard my running backs, boy. Them niggas was on the sideline. First of all, one of them niggas' nose was bleeding. And the other one was like, bro, this nigga Keenan, bro, my legs is dead.
Yeah, he was like he coming from safety, like he coming downhill hard, like making the tackle.
He not
like,
stopping, bro.
Yeah, like.
Oh, where he was like that at the safety spot?
Yeah, he had
Bama. He had Bama.
For him to play safety, yeah. Bama recruited him to play safety. I remember that. I do remember that. They said that's the reason he didn't go to Bama is because he wanted to play wide receiver.
He wanted to play offense.
Hey, I like this nigga literally did everything. When he punted, went to safety, caught punt returns, caught kick returns, went to quarterback, went to running back.
Bro, he
would have blocked for himself if he could have.
He had Jordan
right.
in high school.
I'm surprised he ain't throw the ball to himself.
He had Jordan gloves in high school. Jordan wasn't making gloves, bro.
He wasn't even in the football gear yet.
He wasn't. Bro, you know what's crazy? I got one of them Johns, bro. I found that John in the sideline. I was like, bro, who glove is this? And then I thought about it years later, and like it only makes sense who glove it could have been. You know what I'm saying? I still got that John too.
Nah, TJ. That's a
slick mop.
I done heard so many stories about like.
I said that's a slick mop.
Oh no, I'm saying I got the glove because the joint is hot, bro. If y'all see the glove,
is it one glove or is it 2 gloves?
I lost one of them.
Oh. I thought you just picked
that's
up
how
one
you know
glove.
You know you nice.
Yeah.
Hey, you know you nice though. You know you nice though when you just leave in gear after the game. Like, fuck it, I get a new pair next week.
Right, it was just crazy. That's like, bro, this Jordan don't even make stuff like this, bro. So like, why? I thought it was really one of ours, so I picked it up. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna find this other one. And they beat, but then like, yeah, time went on and
yeah, that shit crazy though. That shit is crazy.
All right, so this week during the All-Star game Sunday, Blake Griffin signed with the Nets for the rest of the year. Got a buyout from the Pistons. I believe it's like he was due $39 million next year, so he took $10 million off, and they're gonna pay him $29 million to not be on the team for the buyout. What do you think? Y'all think that's the move to put the Nets over the top? Is there any competition out there, or
I feel like before that they got what they need. I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Exactly.
I mean, granted, we know they need like another big, but like
Do you want
anything
like
under
y'all want like
anything out.
100% probability type shit? Like,
But that's what I'm saying though. Like anything outside of a nigga that can really like rebound this shit, you don't need nothing else.
All right.
you really just taking shots from somebody.
Speaking of the like 100% like probability, right? I wanted to ask y'all, what if they win this chip? Does this ring hold any more weight for KD legacy than the like other
Yeah,
ones?
yeah, hell yeah.
I mean,
Because
the
he actually
story.
went to because he actually went to Brooklyn. They didn't have shit before he got there.
The story behind
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
yeah.
but in this case, it's not like he's carrying them to the
it's still I was about to say it still don't
I mean,
mean
but
it means
shit, how
something,
can
but
you
it
say
don't
This
mean
is quite possibly the
I
most
ain't gonna say
talented trio in league
I ain't gonna say
history.
I ain't gonna say he carrying them, but he's definitely gonna be the front runner, leader of the. He's the leader of the pack.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's too many number ones on that team to say KD carried them.
Yeah, I was
bro.
about to say he might really James Harden might be carrying them. Really,
Facts.
James Harden ain't carrying
It really
them right
just
now.
depends on how Kyrie feel when he comes.
Let's put it like this, bro. It's something to be said when you feel like a team, when you as the best player legit can say, I played bad, and even if every other night I'm off, we can win most of our games just off the other players.
And win them by like 10 points.
Because I'm saying, like, ask yourself, if that's Bron, right? If Lakers as they constructed right now, Bron have an off night, that's probably a loss. You get what I'm saying? For Brooklyn, KD have an off night,
they can win by 40.
They can still win by 25, like with that team. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I don't know. That's where I'm a little weirded out with the. I don't know if it really like if he trying to catch like trying to put himself in the conversation with the Jordans, the Kobe's, the LeBrons, the Kareems, those. I don't think this gets him there.
Hey, look, he not even playing, and they still blowing people out, and they still winning.
Yeah,
like, he's sitting, and
he could sit out the rest of the year. They'll probably still have their spot in the playoffs, whatever spot they in now.
Number one, they probably still
number two.
My boy Blake about to get a D Cousins injury. He thought he was about to go win a ring. Get your ass back, man. Nah, I'll take that back. I'll take that back. I was just playing.
I hope he don't get hurt.
Nah, but I just think it's weird. And then I don't know. So obviously that means if Andre Drummond is able to negotiate a buyout. I believe a lot of it's been reported that the Lakers will probably be the front runners to add him.
Bro, he's going to Brooklyn.
If he goes
Boogie go somewhere yet?
No, Boogie hasn't went anywhere yet. But Brooklyn does not want him. Lakers do not want him. I mean, if Drummond was to go, if that was the case, if the Nets thought they could get Drummond, they wouldn't have signed Blake to their mid-level exception. They had one mid-level exception. If you thought you were going to get Drummond, I honestly would say you would not have got Blake Griffin right now. You'd have just waited or let Blake go somewhere else because we're going to get Andre Drummond when he hit the
Andre Drummond's still young, too.
He 27,
yeah.
So.
Hey, that Drummond go to LA, though?
Bro, he been in the league 10 years.
10 years, bro.
Well, he came in the league like 19.
You got to think he left high school early to go to UConn, then left after that. And
that's crazy, bro.
So
but just think about it, though. He was playing high school ball old as hell, though. And he was already 7 foot.
Yeah, so. Nah, he wasn't playing high school ball old as hell, Cam. He was actually young.
He was playing his regular age. But
bro,
it's just
if you leave school early.
No, I'm saying
football players do that all the time. Football players do that all the time.
They enroll early, but they don't like.
Nah, like if the season ended, since the football season would end in December, in January they would be on campus taking college classes, practicing with the team and everything for the spring for football. So I mean, they do that all the time. And if you
you got to think, put the years together.
Bro.
His birthday hasn't passed this year. He's 27 years old. Take 10 years off his age. He's 17. That's 2010. He was 17. I think he was part of the class of 2011. I mean, you put all that together, he was in his right grade. I mean, so. Obviously, all right. So just before we get out of here, as far as the second half of the NBA season, well, who do y'all feel like is in the best spot to capture a championship? Who do you believe is gonna end up winning it all?
Well, I think who's in the best spot? The Nets. They got Blake Griffin.
Are we talking about on paper?
Yeah,
I'm not talking about on paper. I'm talking about what you believe.
I feel like,
I'm going with LA.
Yeah, I still go LA.
Yeah, I'm still going with LeBron. But I feel like, bro, like Embiid is on some bullshit right now. So like, if he get one more of them boys or two more of them boys to give me 15,
man,
20,
Ben can't give you 15.
I'm gonna be real.
Ben is a cap at 12.
I think honestly, when it come down to them,
Ben got the worst bag.
Embiid is a problem, bro.
Hey, this all this nigga Ben Simmons do can come down the court, and he gonna post you up.
All right, so y'all saying Lakers? I think Lakers is still in a good spot to win. So I think we gotta get AD back, obviously, and then
for the Nets fans, this is a championship or bust
season. I don't want to hear none of that BS that y'all talking about.
Next year we need chemistry.
None of that foo shit.
You know what that is? You know what that is? You know what that is? That's setting yourself up because for if you fail. To me, that's lame.
No sir.
Yeah, it ain't.
That's lame. Don't do that shit. You got the most talent. Don't tell me this ain't championship or buzz. You got KD, Kyrie, James Harden. It's championship or buzz every year.
Soon as AD got to LA.
It was
championship or bust. Everybody saying if Bron don't make the finals, his legacy is tarnished and all that bullshit. He go win now. Now that ring don't mean shit. They hate on my boy. They hate on my boy.
How can you after 10 trips to the finals, bro? How can you say that, bro?
To
the final, come on, bro.
Niggas is sick.
Honestly, I think LeBron is solidified at worst as the second best player of all time. So.
At worst, he probably third. At worst,
and I'm saying for me, at worst, second. But I get why some people have put
he top 2 and he ain't 2 at worst.
Okay, Drizzy.
All right, so if that is,
hey, that's my next IG post.
if y'all don't have anything else y'all want to talk about, if y'all have anything else y'all want to talk about, last thing I'll say is OTG Sports. If anybody want to come out there, get your kid in shape, get your kid working out. Right now we're working out Thursdays and Fridays. We'll probably put the flyer up on our personal IGs, which will be down, or not in our IGs, but on our personal IGs down in the description. So you can find it there on one of our IG pages. And everybody be safe, man. We close to getting out of this COVID thing. So anything y'all want to say before we get out of here?
Hey, shout out my girl Lisa Kune from NC State. That's Northern Guilford. They just won the ACC tournament again. I think
shout out to the Hoop State. Wait, what? Yeah, shout out to the Hoop State.
Yeah, right. They won the 8.
Yeah,
man, they finished the tournament already.
Yeah,
the girls played. The girls played last. Yeah. The girls.
Yo, did y'all ever go to the women's ACC tournament?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love seeing all the other schools. I used to love seeing all the. Be like, oh shit, man! Did what they got to offer.
Yeah, we did go to the same school, bro.
Anything else y'all want to say, man?
Hey, UNCG made the tournament too.
Yep, UNCG. So UNCG's in there. Hopefully A&T can get there.
They probably ain't get that in there.
Close, man. Tell your mom I'm trying to get some cookies, man.
You be playing.
Man, no, you be playing. Man.
You be playing. I got you. No, I got you, dog.
Them shit's crack.
All right, and yes,
She might as well put them in bindles and start selling them on the corner.
All right, so if that's it, man, this has been the Preferred Walk-On Podcast, episode 13. And we'll see y'all next week, man.
Rest in peace to Biggie, man.
All right.